Welcome back to Cleveland on the Rocks, Licenberg Bar. I'm Matt. That's Mark. We've obviously done 4 videos so far, and this is Larceny's brand new barrel proof. Welcome back, guys. So, this is the new bottle from Larceny. Literally the new bottle, because this is the new version of the old Larceny barrel proof that we all love. So this is crazy. This would be the first batch of it, which would be C924. Comes in at a whopping 125.1 proof. And I feel like this one's going to be really cool. I feel like the new bottle is awesome. I really like this. But what I was pointed out to by Mark was that the copper markings on the bottle, when you look at it, aren't very easy to read. And they're really not, but it looks really cool on pictures. It looks really cool there, you can read it. But you can't when it's a little darker. But then if you look at the old ones, white and this, and you can dead on read it, and it was easier to read. But I do think this bottle kind of updates it. Makes it look newer and makes it look cool, and I do like it. I just feel like you can't read when copper is, the color comes off the copper. But other than that, I feel like it's awesome. So what do you got on this Larceny one here, Mark? Pop this bad boy.
Do you need that to read it? How's that?
To read it?
Look at that.
Right.
Look at that.
You can, yeah, in the light it looks decent. I do get what you're saying. I'm like, yeah, I see it. I thought it looked really cool when I saw it online and saw the pictures in here, and it's bright in pictures and this. But when you do get down here and it's a little darker like here, I'm like, you really can't read that. That's kind of weird. So,
it's meant to sell it to you on the shelf where it's bright and sunny.
No, it definitely did that. And you were like, I'll take that one.
That's right, I did.
Right.
It sold me.
Woo! Sounded pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. I feel like this is going to be the hitter of the night right here. You ready for that?
It's got some stiff competition from what we've tried.
It definitely does. It definitely does. We've done definitely some cool bottles today.
We've been working our way up to the 120 some proof. So we started in the 90s, a couple of 110s, now we're up in the 120s.
Ooh. Alright. So, I got a baked graham cracker, brown sugar and nutmeg.
Yeah.
Like a honey butter on top of it. It smells like those, do you remember, what do they call that when you put the graham crackers down? Brown sugar. There's only brown sugar and cinnamon and sugar and butter, and you pour it over it, and then you bake it. You put pecans on top, crack it into pieces, and my grandma used to make it for Christmas and stuff. No, it's like a
crumble.
It's like a graham cracker, like it's like, it almost comes out like a honey on top, where it's not that thin, but it's like,
like
you know what I'm saying,
like brickle.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's really good. That's what this smells like.
It's all those real nice baking sweetness things.
Wow, this smells really good. I'm also a big fan of Larceny, pretty much every batch I've ever had, so I feel like this just hits. Oh, you do get like a nuttiness in there. There's like a pecan, like a cooked pecan. You get a lot of stuff out of this, and believe me, this is the highest proof and highest alcohol content coming out the glass in your nose.
Yeah, it's really good though. I mean, it's got a lot of great smells.
It does. Yeah. That graham cracker's at the end. This smells really freaking good.
I'm not sure. I'm sure it's in there, but my nose isn't good enough to pick that up. But I can get the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, this one smells good. Like you're baking stuff, your grandma's baking it. This is awesome. Dude, I'm so hyped for this. You ready? Cheers, buddy. Cheers, guys. Oh my.
Smooth.
It is.
Not a lot of bite like you would think from a 125 proof or 26 proof.
Honey and butter.
Yeah.
And a light cinnamon. It's a lot of spices. Kind of like a winter type of blend. And that makes sense. The 924.
Buttery sweet. Definitely on the front end. I didn't notice it hanging around very long though.
No, the finish kind of fell off after you drink it. Usually they kind of linger with that heat, but this one didn't even kick me. This is weird.
Yeah, it goes away quick, and then I got the ethanol.
I do get that.
Yeah.
You coat your mouth like butter. Comes through with a light cinnamon, and that tingliness on your tongue just kind of accents that. Goes back to like a dried oak, almost like a graham cracker-y taste, and then it finishes off pretty quickly. This doesn't really linger as much. This isn't exactly. This doesn't remind me of the B batch. This is a little different.
Yeah, you would think with the higher proof it'd hang on longer. It's like
you would.
They usually don't fall off that fast.
It doesn't have the finish that I'm usually looking for when I'm in this. Usually you get a cinnamon with like a powdered sugar type of taste on here. This one didn't have. I don't know. This one's.
There's a very sweetness, that graham cracker, that brown sugar. It hits you really up front, really good, mild, smooth, and then poof, it's gone, and then boom, I get the heat in the neck and the chest.
Yep, I'm just right with you. Honestly, I think this one's a good batch. I don't know that this would be my favorite batch of this year. I also didn't have A. I think B to me was better than the C, and you'll have the B after we do this video, so you can compare those afterwards.
Is that guy?
That's the B.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan of usually all the Larceny products. I think this isn't bad, and here's the other thing with this one. So also understand that this one hasn't had any water, hasn't had anything to dilute it. It's just been put straight into a bottle.
Uncut, unfiltered.
And when you open that day that you have it in that neck pour is also going to taste different than the pour that you're going to have 3 to 5 days or 2 weeks from now when this comes out the bottle and it had air introduced to it in the bottle.
Okay.
So just remember that when you go back to it in 2 weeks and see what this is. Because honestly, this one might come back up and be like a shining star at your bar. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's got a great start out of the gates.
Oh,
It's really good. I think it's just got to get some of that mid to back end. It's just poof, gone.
And it might come with the air. It might come with it opening up. So this, I don't think this is a bad batch at all. I just think this wasn't where the B batch was for me. Because the B batch, I think I drank almost half a freaking glass of this, and I was sitting here like, this is crazy cinnamon bomb, and here powdered sugar and this, and this one's a little different. I think this one is good on its own, and I think we're gonna go back to this in 2 weeks. So we'll have this set of tasting that we'll do here, and it'll be super fun. Hopefully you guys are out there drinking something super cool. If you are, make sure you write that down in the comments. That'd be awesome. By the way, this bottle comes in at $69? Am I wrong?
$65.
$65. Oh, there you go. Yeah, because it went up by $6 from last year, right? Because it was $59.99. Okay.
Oh yeah,
so,
you gotta pay for the redesign.
Absolutely. Now you got to do it so you have to move it to read the label and do that stuff. Really, really cool. So, hopefully you guys are out there drinking something super cool. If you are with your friends doing stuff not at home, make sure you don't drink and drive. We are. Well, yeah, we're just gonna walk off.
I think we had a good bunch tonight.
It is. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Have a great freaking week. And thank you, Mark, for bringing all kinds of super cool stuff today.